Welcome back. We are going to talk about some more weird spellings today. I went through the weird spelling song with you. I'm actually going to revisit a part of that song after we get through these words. I gave you 7 words. I don't know why I said 8. I think I said 8 on the video, but there were only 7. I'm going to give you 18 more right now. These are very commonly misspelled words. I have no creative way to help you memorize them, but I will try to point certain things out so that you don't misspell them in the future. Starting with number 1. Okay, so if you're in my class, turn to your notes, wherever that is, 15, 16, 17, I don't know what page you're on. Turn to your notes, put a little line underneath, put the date, start writing these. But make sure you spell them correctly, because if you spell them wrong, you're not getting credit. Number 1, sincerely. Check it out. S-I-N-C-E-R-E-L-Y. You don't drop that E. If you drop the E, it becomes sincurely or something like that. You want to use the whole word sincere and then add L-Y, okay? Because you're saying, like when you're signing a letter sincerely, you're saying with sincerity, like I meant everything I said, I was being truthful, I was being sincere. So you keep the sincere, you add L-Y. We're good? We move on. Number 2, calendar. Here's where people go wrong with calendar. They spell C-A-L-E-N-D and then they say E-R. It sounds like E-R, it sounds like it should be, but it's actually A-R, calendar. So make sure that you commit that to your brain. Memorize how to spell calendar. Number 3, separate. People mess up the middle. It's S-E-P-A-R-A-T-E, separate. It's not, it sounds like erate, right? So you'd think it would be E-R in the middle. It's not, it's A-R. So it's S-E-P-A-R. Number 4, college. Some of you, in your recent essay on where you wanted to go to college, actually spelled it with an A right here. C-O-L-L-A-G-E, which spells collage, which is like a bunch of different materials that you paste on a piece of paper and then you hold it up and you're like, it's art. It's a collage. This, if you mean college, it's spelled E-G-E. So you might want to learn how to spell college if you want to go there. That's number 4. Number 5, definitely. My friends who text message me often will misspell this word for some reason. They double the F. D-E-F-F, they say, but definitely has 1 F. And this will help you remember the word finite. Do you know how to spell finite? If you spell finite, is F-I-N-I-T-E, right? Finite, like a finite number, infinite versus finite. That word is inside of the word definitely, finite. You put D-E in front, L-Y behind, and you won't forget it. Okay? That's definitely. Number 6, awesome. A lot of times I see the E dropped, but you're filled with awe. The word awesome means you're like filled with wonder and awe. A-W-E is how you spell awe. So keep the A-W-E and then add some. Number 7, library. L-I-B-R-A-R-Y. A lot of times people will leave out that R, and that spells library, which is nothing. That is not a place. So it's not library, it's library. Make sure you have that extra R right there. And then it's A-R-Y. Number 8, cemetery. Bunch of E's in cemetery. There are no A's. C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y. Did you know that? Cemetery. All E's. Number 9, grateful. A lot of people spell it like, yeah, that's so great. G-R-E-A-T. And then they add full. Like, full of greatness, yeah. But that's not really what it means anyway. It means you're super thankful. I don't really know why it's spelled G-R-A-T-E, but it has nothing to do with being great. So they needed a different way to spell it, I guess. So G-R-A-T-E. Great. And then full. Don't double the L with words that end with the sound full, like wonderful, grateful, fanciful. It's all 1 L. Okay? Number 10, misspelled. People often misspell the word misspell. And the way to remember it is M-I-S is a root meaning, I think, wrong. Yeah, wrong or against. And then keep it, and then spell, S-P-E-L-L. So it means to spell wrong, to misspell, right? Spell wrong. 2 S's. Number 11, until. There's only 1 L at the end. U-N-T-I-L. A lot of people double the L right there. There is no second L. U-N-T-I-L. 12, jewelry. It's just jewel. Do you know how to spell jewel? J-E-W-E-L. And then add an R-Y. A lot of times people throw in an E-R right here. And I think there's actually a different spelling. There's a British spelling of it, but we're not over there. We're in America, so we're going to spell it the American way. But a lot of people spell it that way, and that's incorrect. That's a jeweler person who sells you jewels. So you're not wearing him. You're wearing jewels, jewelry, okay? Reference. You really need to know how to spell reference because on a resume you would put like references available upon request or something, or you'd list your references, and if you spell it wrong, they're just gonna think, I can't hire them because they can't even spell reference. So you wanna make sure you spell this right. A bunch of E's, okay? R-E-F, one F, one R, E-N-C-E. I don't have any good way to help you memorize that. Number 14, license, C and S. A lot of people switch those or don't know which one comes first. Okay, C comes before S in the alphabet. Okay, so license, a lot of you that are going to get your driver's license, you might want to learn how to spell it. C and then an S. Number 15, schedule, or as some people say in other countries, schedule. We pronounce it schedule, and we spell it S-C-H. Okay, S-C-H-E-D-U-L-E, not U-A-L. Schedule. Okay, U-L-E. Number 16, restaurant, R-E-S-T-A-U-R-A-N-T. People mix this one and this one up, the A-U and the A. A-U is in the middle, remember that. Number 17, category, C-A-T-E, category, not category. It's not an A right there, it's an E. And then 18, noticeable. Keep that silent E. Notice that the E is still in noticeable. Here's why. If you drop the E, it becomes a hard C sound, like the word applicable. Notice. Okay, applic and then able. If you drop this, you have noticable. You want to keep the sound, this sound right here, noticeable, so keep the silent E right there. Noticeable. So those are 18 more to add on to your 7. And then I need to go over a rule, but I need to know if I'm going to be out of time. I think I can do it. Here we go. Turn back to your weird spelling song, which is, I don't remember what page it's on. It's like on 4 or 5, I think, if you're in my class. And you are going to write this. I, before, E, except, after, C, and, when, followed by G. I thought everybody knew this rule until I started talking about it in class and you guys were like, what are you talking about, Miss B? So I'm going to explain this rule really fast. I before E, believe. B-E-L-I-E-V-E, right? Write that with me, okay? Notice, it is I-E, it is not this. That says believe, and that is not a word. You do not believe anything, right? You believe something. I-E, except after a C. Well, what's the word that has a C right before the I-E? How about receive? R-E-C, and then it switches. Now it's E-I. V-E. Okay, so when there's a C right there, it's E-I. Receipt, make sure you get a receipt at the start. R-E-C-E-I-P-T. Okay? Or when followed by a G. What words have a G that come right after the E-I? Words like 8, right? There's a G after it. A C before it or a G after it. Neighborhood, right? You have the E-I-G. Neighbor, we'll shorten it. Wait, W-E-I-G-H-T. E-I, you get the point. Sleigh, okay? So, I before E, except after a C, and then it switches to E-I, or when followed by a G, like 8, neighborhood, your long A sounds. And the reason I mention that is because in your weird spelling song, the word weird, that's a bad time, doesn't follow that rule. Because according to this rule right here, it should be W-I-E-R-D. But it's not, right? It's W-E-I. So it's an exception. It's one of those exceptions to the rules. You just got to memorize how it goes. But for the most part, this works, this rule. So memorize that, stick it in your pocket, and have a great day.